Aloha hoku ohana. Thank you guys so much for joining me here for your reading. I'm actually really excited for today's message, and we were just opening up at 14:14 on the clock, so I went to go ahead and find the angel number, and it says it's about possibilities. It's an opportunity to be able to build strong foundations, to, I'm hearing, build empires that are built to last and designed to last, and a lot of you are your own empire. There's something about you're about to step into a very established role, and I'm also hearing a very established vibration, okay? And then there's something about your vibration is also going to lead you into very established roles, okay? Especially when it comes to, I'm hearing like roles when it comes to things that you're doing on earth and the impact that you're supposed to have. Anyway, things are going to be amplified. Opportunities that exist are going to be amplified during this time for you. So let me tell you about last night. So last night I woke up at 4:44 to go ahead and write these down, and I saw somebody that was in the same field as you when it comes to career. I do feel like a lot of this is giving like emperor vibes, and I'm also seeing like the pelican in the mirror deck, and some of you, this could be a vision that you have where it's kind of otherworldly. It may even feel like, how is this even possible? But you're about to witness the ordinary turn into extraordinary in your life. Spirit's about to shake up some foundation in your life so that a new one can emerge, okay? There's something about the emergence of new opportunities. Okay, so you were basically FaceTiming with someone who, again, was like really established in a field that you were very passionate about, and you were really having fun. This person admired you, even though you really admired them. There was almost like a mirror where this person really deeply admired you, and this person had a lot of status. So this could be about people in high places, really tuning into you or whatever it is that you're doing here. And I'm getting some of you, this is different archetypal roles and manifestations. A lot of these status roles, I feel like, almost extend far beyond this dimensional construct. You know, it's like other worlds, or there's galactic interest when it comes to your mission on Earth and the impact that you're here to have. That's definitely the vibe that it gives me, although a lot of these beings are definitely manifested into physical bodies as well, like physical forms originating from plasma that have been crafted by the Elohims to come and engage with the third dimensional realm. I feel like there's definitely people that are kind of amplifying the energy that's present. There's certain well-aligned collisions that are supposed to take place. There's certain opportunities that are supposed to be brought into alignment, all in an effort, I'm hearing, to aid you along your journey, okay, for optimal navigation. So you guys were laughing a lot, and it was just like a beautiful edge that you were sitting on. It was almost like a cliff edge, so I feel like you were on the precipice, or you were about to be. And it was really fun as well because you were making a cake too, and it was a rabbit hole cake, which I love, right? So, you know, like literally the rabbit hole, so I'll probably put it in the title. But you're cooking something up, right? You guys are like baking something. It kind of reminds me of pat a cake, where you're patting and pricking this imaginary cake. And I did a reading on that, and it gives me the Empress energy vibe. So there could be this royal energy about you, or I'm hearing your bloodlines as well. Also, again, a lot of you have purified your bloodline, which has allowed you to turn leaden situations when it comes to the initial set of conditions that you were born into the most golden opportunities. Like, I'm hearing it's not just about a come up, but there's something about the come back to this, because you were always a highly abundant being, but there's something about your coming back to that knowing, or you're demonstrating that in some way. Oh, I love this. Wow. Okay, so also, I was seeing the other day like a snow globe too that was in a car. So snow globes represent basically this nostalgic phase. Maybe it's about your comfort zone for a lot of you, but it's like spirit is kind of coming in to shake this up in external factors. It kind of gives me like Uranus conjunct the natal part of vertex, which is like this non-physical point. It's almost like destiny's gate is opening up for you. It's bringing fated epiphanies, fated encounters, things of this nature, again, all in an effort to assist you on your journey. But yeah, it's almost like there's a scene being disrupted, and the card represents your journey in life. So I definitely get an energy of releasing old or energy or negative patterns of some kind, and it also suggests tuning into a higher consciousness or divine guidance, and definitely a recent upheaval or change that's going to be happening in your life to all in an effort, again, to kind of shake up this protective bubble that maybe you've kept yourself in, because then again, a lot of you, this is something that you have been cultivating behind the scenes. and you're becoming an observer. There's something about you're going to be the one outside viewing kind of the madness below. It definitely gives me that energy of like the eye of the eagle, where you're looking at the situation through the looking glass. That's what he does as well. So there's definitely this stargate that's going to be opening up for you guys. That's definitely the vibe that it gives me, where again your guides are beaconing for you to come and safely learn more. Like your galactic brothers and sisters are assisting you to come learn more about your full potential. And yeah, you're going to be able to witness the cosmos in what may appear to be chaotic, and there's a layer of reality that is going to be unveiled to you when it comes to there being a secret order to anything that appears to be disorderly, something that may appear initially to be disruptive, or like, whoa, this wasn't part of the plan that I had or that the human had. It's like the universe is kind of laughing during this time because it has much bigger plans in store for you. And again, Uranus does bring in like very disruptive, very things that you just don't see coming. They come out of the blue. And it brings again the emergence of sudden opportunities, sudden meetings. Some of you, again, I'm hearing when it comes to the digital age, maybe this is something that you're doing digitally, but yeah, it's about coming into this union within yourself and going through a phase of renewal with the snow too in the snow globe. But that's what I'm seeing it as. There's a fresh start appearing in your life, and you're going to kind of be witnessing the reordering of things right now. So let's go ahead and see what this is. Super interested. I wasn't expecting to do this reading today, but because it kind of came through separately. But last night, after seeing that, I was like, yeah, wow. That was like my highest excitement to do this reading right here, right now. So yeah, let's see. And with the rabbit hole, it's almost like you're being taken to Wonderland, you know? Some of you, again, it's like your curiosity is going to be going with Alice. You know, again, like the way that you're going to be perceiving this reality, your primary antenna may be curiosity. And there's something around allowing curiosity to be your biggest guide right now, because you're about to discover a world beyond your imagination. So, and again, it is a shortcut wormhole. That's what she goes through. Alice literally goes through a wormhole. DNA, right? So there is new things becoming accessible to you during this time. Now, again, you're expanding into the full expression of your multidimensional DNA. So there is something about you elegantly kind of displaying this just in your way of being. And this could come with like demonstratable gifts. But again, a lot of you are like pulling forward your ancestral lineage as you do this, as you expand into your full potential, and you no longer, again, stay in your comfort zone out of fear. I feel like there's some kind of discomfort that's going to surpass the comfort that you once had, and that's like a telltale sign that it's time to hearing like move on to the next tale, right, of the story. So a telltale sign. That's also like the tail of Ketu, which is usually your comfort zone, right? But it's like you guys are moving towards Rahu, which is the head of the dragon, which is like your north node. So again, a lot of you, this is to do with your destiny. It's to do with a lot of your soul's initial intentions when first descending onto earth. It's like you're coming back into alignment with that. So let's go ahead and read DNA for you. I love it because it's definitely something that you're here to demonstrate. Again, and it's like you've been well equipped to do this too, to transcend the wheel of karma. So again, this could reveal itself in a positive way, such as the ability to channel hidden gifts and connecting with, again, those who came before you. And you're doing this for those who came before and also for those who will come after. So experiences that you have not yet lived. And again, it's traveling through the quantum field. There is somebody within your lineage. And again, a lot of you, I do get this as Starseed lineages as well. Your otherworldly connections that are, you know, bleeding into this dimension. You know, they're simultaneously existing in these parallels. But yeah, there's information and transmissions that you're going to be downloading during this time. Okay, I'm hearing this reinstallation of something. And again, this is like what has lain dormant within you is just your infinite potential. And that's what you're coming back to. Again, you're a highly abundant being, but there's like a huge contrast that you're going to be experiencing. So this also talks about, again, you're cutting a pattern, right? And this is your way to heal and transform it. And you're bringing forward the wisdom of your lineage, which is super beautiful. And again, this exists in cellular memory. So there is a new opening up energy. There is like an expression of your multidimensional, most sophisticated, etheric origins that are pretty much being demonstrated into this world. It's like your otherworldly quality is really coming forward, center stage. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at what's being clarified by DNA. So we have the Knight of Wands, which is the shapeshifter, which is super interesting. And then you also have, is it the shapeshifter? Yeah, it is. And then you also have the Ace of Embers. Wow. So, I like this because you know why you're admired, by the way? You know why you're admired? Because when you do this thing, it's like you tune into a different octave of yourself. That's what Spirit's showing me. And it lights you up. You know, it's like you light up, full of like infinite potential expresses itself not just through you, but as you when you do this thing. Okay, when you do this thing, and again, there's like an exothermic reaction with the Ace of Embers. It sends a ripple effect to those around you. Okay, when you do this thing, it with Ace of Embers, it's you pass light or heat to the energy of your surroundings. So it's almost like you pass this on. I'm hearing like you pass this forward. So some of you don't, it's like reminds me of the quote around like don't underestimate the impact that you can have on just one person, because that goes on to ripple through like one person in their life and then another. But there's something about a chain reaction and something that you do, and your multidimensionality really takes center stage with this. And there's like a very clear correlation between these aspects of self, and you are completely seated in your divinity. And I'm hearing it's very clear that divinity is seated within you as you express this. There is this expression of the soul that comes through, and it's the soul's highest expression in this, which is super beautiful. But yeah, people see you phase in and out. It's almost like this thing lights you up, or you're in a different, I'm hearing like it's all in your aura. It's like it puts you in such a, because I feel like this is also very healing for you, not just for yourself but also for your ancestors, because you're expressing yourself in ways that they were not able to, and they're continuing to experience that through you because you're made up of the cells and selection of choices that they had made. And by you guys doing this thing, it's healing for you, but it also is healing for others. I'm hearing it's a healing enigma. So it's almost like mysterious for others on how you, when you do this thing or you embody this state of being or this awareness, how it imprints on them. And I'm hearing like it leaves a lasting impression. That's literally the vibe that it gives me. That's the vibe that you give me. It's like your aura and the light that you emanate is healing. Like it really is. It speaks to people on a cellular level. Okay, so let's go ahead and read some of this. Let's take a look at the Ace of Wands interpretation. But this could be a passion project. A lot of you guys, this could be a creative project. But whatever it is, it lights you up. It's like some kind of new beginning that really it lights you up. And it kind of reminds you of a Queen of Wands energy, where she instills confidence in those around her as she reignites that flame and passion within herself. And you know what it is? It's because you don't really seek external permission or validation in doing this thing. It's like you're just you, and people get to witness you in your greatness. That's the vibe that it gives me. There's no like, am I doing this right? Because really it's free reigns. Like there is no right or wrong when it comes to how you want to do this thing. It's completely authentic and unique to you and you alone via your unique vibrational signature. You know, it's more unique than a fingerprint, more unique than a snowflake. So this is like something energetically that you have designed for yourself. You know, it's like a certain code. Okay, it's like something that is encoded within you that gets to express itself, and it's unlike any other. So let's go ahead and take a look at, okay, apparently we're on the Knight of Wands. So this talks about confidence, a surge of energy, and also favorability too. So the Knight of Wands is a shapeshifter, where you're always moving in and out of these different multidimensional states, right? But there's like other internal dimensions within you, right? Other internal frequencies within you that kind of get brought to the surface when you do this thing. And it's your most highest octave expressions, okay? And your different archetypal expressions, each seated in these different categories, or these different ranks, if you will. There's different like archetypal manifestations or different forms that you take. But yeah, it shows your adaptability, okay? Change in the face of fear, and it will inspire others to reach higher. So you guys are a huge inspiration. That's what I'm seeing. And again, I'm seeing like people that you are inspired by are also inspired by you. Again, there's like this beautiful mirror. So let's go ahead and take a look at the Ace of Wands. This talks about inspiration, creation, and strong energy. So again, this is a mystical flame that flickers in and out, revealing a proud, upright single wand. The Ace of Wands and Embers represents an unmistakable spark of a new idea. So this is just clarification for you guys to follow through with whatever this is. When this card appears, take it as a sign. It's a perfect time to start to engage in a creative endeavor, conquer your wildest dreams. The fire within you is burning and is in need of a bold creative outlet. So again, a lot of you need like a tangible outlet or some kind. This is where you're going to be able to express your just do it, just paint, just create something when it comes to what it is that you want to express yourself as. Because again, a lot of you is connections to definitely like the inner child and connections to just innate gifts that you have on a soul level that are so unique to you alone. The way that you do this thing, it kind of reminds me of like, even if it's something that other people do, because that's what I was seeing, like in your chosen field, like this person admired you because you were in the same kind of field, but you did things so differently. And it was like a mirror of the different expressions. It's like, I can tell you guys to paint an apple, right? And I can tell people, a room of like 1,000 people, to paint an apple. None of those apples are going to look exactly the same. And that's what I'm seeing. There is those who walk the path that has been paved for them, and there's those who begin to pave their own path. And there is something about you're taking on that less traveled road, because that's what the soul is urging you to do right now. That's what the soul is desiring you to do, and you're no longer suppressing the soul's desire. And there is something about ancestrally how the desires of the soul have been suppressed due to fear. And there is something about you guys making friends with the unknown, where I'm seeing everyone else, you're also in another classroom, right? And everyone else they're painting within the lines that were pre-drawn for them. I'm hearing like predestined, where people just feel like their destiny has been handed to them. You guys are taking your destiny into your own hands. I'm seeing your canvas be completely blank, or you cut it outside of the lines. It's like you're doing something that is very, very different, but the end result and the end product of it, and you're just doing it for creation's sake. You're not doing it for the end product, but you're doing it for creation's sake. And in that, there is this beautiful aspect of yourself that is emerging and is being revealed and shown to the world. And yeah, you're going to definitely be invoking so many. I'm hearing like people are like silently admiring you as well. Okay, and then you even have the dreamer here at the base. So there could be something about like, this is a huge dream for you. And it's a Queen of Swords energy, so it is definitely something you're able to observe. Again, it kind of reminds you see how this bird has been pretty much suppressed when it comes to its voice, right? That's almost what it reminds me of. Amongst the chaos, it's like you can use your lens of discernment and also see what other people's fear has been holding them back. And you're giving so many others. Again, you're inspiring others by acting on your aspirations. You're inspiring others to also color outside the lines, or to begin to not just use the primary colors that were handed to them, but it's like you're widening your vision right now into higher bandwidths of frequency light, where you're like blending different colors together, right? You're creating secondary colors, you're creating all of these different shades, and you're customizing it for you. You know, what you feel like is a story that you want to play out in your life, what you feel like is a life that is the most exciting for you, the things that you want to be able to create, that you're excited to create. That's definitely the energy that's coming through here as well. So I'm seeing somebody like put some white into what it is that they've mixed to be blue and red, and they've made purple, and now they're making a lilac. And it's almost like there's some kind of process that you're going through within yourself, where you're uncovering all of your layers. It's like someone taught you that red or blue was the full potential, and it's like you've done something that's a little bit outrageous, or it's not really in the rule book, but there's something around upon your experimentations. Allow yourself to experiment right now with what feels good, just intuitively, because you're about to like have the best kind of invention happen in your life. You're about to have the best kind of end result or something by allowing yourself to experiment. Okay, But yeah, there's something about like an exploratory phase, and this is the natural spirit of exploration. Okay, there's something about this is the natural spirit of exploration that you're honoring. All right. Okay, let's go ahead and see anything else that's coming through for you guys. Sure, why not? Let's go ahead and get some variety up in here. Happy family. Yeah, a lot of you are definitely going to be having a huge impact on soul family members. I'm hearing near and far. Okay, but this is all in an interconnected system as well. But there's a new feeling of safety that you're going to be having in doing this. Okay, especially with appreciation. It's like you're going to be able to appreciate and admire how far it is that you've come. Okay. How many more things you're going to go on to create through this different mindset? And you have fortune's wheel, luck and right timing. I love it because this is just like, you know, I love when spirit backs me up. Like, well, not spirit, but I love when like the physical realm backs me up and what I've been saying, because this is literally it. So thank you. Right, luck and right timing, eternal fortune. So the fortune's wheel is a sign that luck has found the right timing in your life. You have the magic touch and everything turns to gold. There is nothing you can do wrong, right? You only need to hold what you desire as your intention and as it becomes true. Do not waste this power on trifling things. Dream big, for surely this opportune moment will pass, such as the nature of fortune's wheel. Use the creative power of the fortune's wheel for the benefit of others, and your gifts will be returned to you tenfold. So fortune's wheel comes unannounced. Notice the early signs in the coincidental encounters, the seemingly magical synchronistic events that herald its arrival, that call, that email, that invitation, that chance encounter. It was no accident. They were all choreographed by fortune's wheel. Do not wait any longer. Carpe diem. Recall your boldest and noblest longings and invite it into your life. The invitation is all that is required. So, yeah, the invitation to answer the heart's calls for exploration. Okay. What are you guys going to be finding on this adventure? Let's see. That's definitely what it gives me. Okay. No place like home and regeneration. Awesome. It says whatever it is that you feel has been lost is going to be returned with something better growing in its place. It really talks about the revival, second chances when it comes to answering the soul's calls, being able to honor them through your actions, and a rebirth, right? It talks about there's a huge rebirth happening for you during this time, and things are going to turn out way better than you had expected. There's almost like a huge shift that's going on for you guys. And then you also have no place like home, which talks about authenticity, being at home in your own skin, right? Saying that, okay, you are stardust that is wrapped in skin, and you're here to express your cosmic star origins, right, through this physical vessel. So how can you kind of like be at home when it comes to expressing your cosmic origins and your multidimensional true nature through this physical vessel? You know, that's almost what it is. It's like you're going to be so seated in your power because you're so seated in your authenticity, because you've been able to liberate yourself from regeneration. Like you've been able to liberate yourself from basically cycles of suffering, cycles that have kept you confined, has kept you inside of the box because it's the right thing to do. But now you realize that box was invented by people who were afraid, and you're transmuting that fear into the highest acts of self-love that you can make for the soul. And at the base we have soulmates. So super interesting energy, right? We're talking a lot about soul family members. So again, these are definitely going to bring some type of fated events, fated encounters, people that see you. You know, that's definitely the vibe that it gives me, like people that see you and they see all of yourself. And with soulmates, again, it does talk about, yeah, it's that's the first time I ever noticed it. There's actually like a key and a heart that has been locked. So again, a lot of you, this is going to open you up to answer the callings of the soul, whether your heart is going to be gently guiding you to new destinations and to do new things and to go to new places and to open up to new experiences. But yeah, it's a super interesting energy. What is this? You may not see this as well. Okay, don't worry. All right. There's also another message in this card. I think, oh yeah, whatever this is, again, let me read some of it actually. It's a really beautiful energy. It talks about your life is going to be changed in ways that you could not possibly fathom now. It's about people and circumstances being brought into your experience that are going to provide you with some type of opportunity. So let's go ahead and take a look at 41. So this talks about to take you to the next level of consciousness. Again, these are going to be certain people that come into your life. And there could be like a strong pull or strong aversion initially too. These can be friends or remain in your life for lifetimes. But again, these are going to be your greatest gifts. So again, this could definitely open you up to new aspects of yourself. Again, some of you with this is guiding you home to the real you, back to your cosmic origins and back into your infinite potential and how you want to express that in this realm. But this could be strategic alliances that are also going to be appearing for you guys. It shows there's a portal to join in this harmonic dance of collaboration. It's a co-creation that you have been waiting for, that your soul has been waiting for. But I'm seeing like a greeting energy. It's almost like this is going to be greeting you upon your arrival to this new destination, even within yourself, you know, something that you guys are discovering within yourself too here as well. Right. We have Venetian Galactic Council. They've been showing up a lot. So this is just clarification. Oh, I do want to take a look at the rabbit hole energy as well with the cake. But anyway, it is a celebratory energy. I just opened it up on Seraphim's gateway. So again, this is definitely angelic support that is assisting you. Venetian Galactic Council is the last page in the book. And it basically says that it's time to answer the call. It's time for you guys to shine and allow your light to be seen. It shows star beings, okay? There's extraterrestrial beings that are all around you, right? These different parallel lives through the interdimensions within you. That's going to be projected externally to appear as if they're extraterrestrial. But anyway, that's another story for another day. But yeah, it's answering the calling of the soul, okay? This is about the leaders of the new earth and the potential to make a huge difference by answering the call of the soul. So you're being definitely inspired to do that during this time. You're being called to take inspired action towards your goals. And it also shows that this could be coming through your dream time. This could be through meditation. But there's support that's being provided for you guys during this time as well. But it also represents flying to it's a call for action. You are being called to step up and create the changes that you want to see in the world. You have a reason for being here, and you have the potential to inspire, support, and heal your corner of the world. Don't let this information scare you or overwhelm you, for you are being prepared energetically to step into this role. The ideas you've been having recently are divine downloads. You are being called to make dramatic changes in your life. Simply move forward step by step. Venetian Galactic Council will reveal more information to support you. Be aware of the downloads of information and the spiritual signs, for they are confirmation that you are on the right path, okay? Okay. Let me just take a look at where's the rabbit hole leading them? Where's the rabbit hole leading them? Like, who is waiting for them in Wonderland? What is waiting for them in Wonderland? Solar flares, so definitely bursts of energy. Okay, bursts of energy, and then you have attraction here at the base. So there's like a magnetizing energy. It's something that I feel like it does give me a judgment call energy, where there is like this remembrance. Some of you, again, this could be like past life memories that you're going to be recovering or uncovering through some type of encounter. Maybe this is like epiphanies. Maybe it's you guys like doing certain things. It's going to be recovering soul gifts of some kind. So let's go ahead and take a look at solar flares. Just working with some type of energy. I'm hearing that's going to be like very present in your experience. So let's see. Solar flares, tipping point before the loss of stability. Okay, so this is expressed through sudden energy. Okay, a lot of sudden energy. They release unexpectedly a large amount of energy that was previously withheld. And this is what I get. It's like a huge suppression, contraction of the DNA, right? And then it's like this thing comes through and it's like a tipping point before a loss of stability. Maybe you guys feel like there's some kind of instability in what was once your comfort zone, right? And that discomfort is now being, surpassing the comfort that was once there. So yeah, it's a lot of sudden energy. It also could be a double-edged sword, because it talks about a direct turning point where the sun's energy, when moved in large quantities and acted upon, can be the ideal combination to start projects, make decisions with direct action, and find yourself standing in an entirely active point. And that's what I get. Like, a lot is going to be activating within you and for you. Also talks about, if well managed, it generates beauty, enthusiasm, and color, the auroras, right? So new things are going to be waking up. But flares are also much more than large energy events. If the when to stop is not considered, they can be explosive. So there is something about you're going to definitely have to be very, very grounded as this all happens, as the rabbit hole like reveals itself to you, right? It talks about it can help us with action and it can implode, right? So there is like an implosion that's happening where it's almost like, again, I'm seeing like your etheric origins like burst out of your own skin. You may feel like there's so much going on where I'm definitely getting like outer body sensations or feelings where you may feel like you're kind of remote viewing your own human experience, or just looking at your life on earth in a completely different lens where it's like there's no going back. You cannot unsee the things that you've just seen in Wonderland. It's like there's a new veil that you're going to be seeing in this reality. So yeah, it can represent that it's time to take action, because it says that you want to do it because there's a window of opportunity that's basically going to be revealed to you. That's what, again, the timing of fortune's wheel, right, is like a certain gateway that's being opened up for you. It's a certain alignment that's taking place, and there's no time left to action the inaction. So your inaction is also a cause. It will also have an effect. Your non-action is also an action, okay? And it's also going to have a reaction, and it's also not going to have a reaction, right? So it's about what kind of course do you guys want to take to, you know, implement and ripple a new effect into your life. But it is a call for action, so it's time to act, right? Oh my goodness. Okay, that's fine. And then we have attraction there at the base too. So this could be something that you're definitely attracted to on a soul level. This is definitely something that you're kind of called to move towards. Let's go ahead and clarify this. I just dropped the book, so there's something around, it's not going to be on the book, okay? But this is like something that's going to be pulling you forward, okay? Something that also could seem like very appealing to the soul as well. The sun, right? Some of you, this is location with the sun. Some of you, it's just gonna, again, it's very appealing to the soul. This shows the inner child. It shows liberation, right? Where you guys are able to liberate yourself and really just express, again, your full self. So the sun, and then you have infinite path. So you guys following this is definitely going to open up a new network for you, okay? By opening up these new internal networks within yourself and honoring them. It's going to take you to new external places, new external things, opportunities. So let's go ahead and read this depiction. Let's see. The sun. And the sun definitely has messages for you, because again, this is plasma. It's going to intercommunicate with your own internal plasma and your own cells, right? So the sun and infinite pathways talks about greatness, joy, and enlightenment, and good changes that will be occurring in your life. The sun and infinite pathways express pure joy and abundance. The sun smells with jubilant life, and infinite paths unfold amongst the primistic flowers. You are met with profound enlightenment. Good changes are on the horizon. Take this card as a symbol of greatness. Rejoice in the beauty of life. So again, there's a new myriad pathways and networks, infinite pathways and networks are going to be opening themselves up to you as you open yourself up to new things. I'm hearing that are being encoded into your experience, okay? There's definitely like a lot that you're going to be processing. I feel like there's a lot that you're about to be processing, because it does happen quite sporadically. There's almost like a lot of grounding that's going to be needed. That's what I'm seeing, so that you can begin to feel empowered and not like overpowered by this. Because there's a huge surge of energy that's going to be coming in, of a great magnitude as well, I'm hearing. But you want to be able to ride the wave. That's what's giving me, for sure. You want to be able to feel empowered and not overpowered, and feel like you're embracing this instead of feeling like it's something that you're bracing for, right? Because when you're bracing, it's from fear and it's a contraction. You want to be able to fully expand and allow this change to just happen through you, because in essence, you are the one orchestrating it for yourself. So let's go ahead and take a look at I mean, it really is going to vary, but I just kind of want to see the energy. Maybe if anything needs to... We have one holiday is the only one behind. Very interesting. Let's see. Okay. Okay, so the first card is faster than you think. Something does come in faster than you think. I do feel like this is a series of events in your life. You also have September and October could be a significant month. So this is Libra, Scorpio, Virgo energy as well. Okay, so maybe these signs are going to be significant. Maybe there's something huge that's going to be happening around that end of the year. Okay, something huge that's going to be happening for you guys around that point as well. I do feel like, again, something is coming in faster than you think, but this is going to ripple. This comes in very soon. This comes in as a ripple effect. This is like an aftermath or after effect or something. Okay, that's definitely the vibe that it gives me. Anything else? Yeah, we'll close up there. I hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. I hope that it gave you all the clarification and insight that you need at this stage in your journey. If you're not already subscribed to this channel and want to stick around for future reads, do consider subscribing. We'd love to have you around. Personal reading details are also down below, and until next time, bye.